Fashion film recommendation 5, we have the movie Jawbreaker. So yeah, I thought I made a 5th film recommendation video, but it turns out I didn't, so this is it. The costume designer of this movie was Vicky Barrett, who worked on films such as Clueless and Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion, which I also did a film recommendation video on. So if you haven't watched this movie yet, it's basically a dark comedy. Think Mean Girls, but with the murder plot. So basically, these 3 girls, Marcy, Julie, and Courtney, are trying to play a prank on their best friend, but it goes really wrong because Courtney over here had the idea to give her a jawbreaker, which, suffocated her and she died. So now they're trying to figure out how to cover this up while looking amazing. Just take a second to just admire these outfits. Like, they're not just clothes, they're characters in themselves. Everything is super bold, hyper feminine, but with a dangerous edge, especially with Courtney. And while we're on the topic of Courtney, let's just get into some of her outfits. She's all about control, power, and looking good while ruining your life. Her style is cold, sexy, and sharp. Think tight vinyl dresses, icy blues, and heels that can stab you. Then we have the conscience of the group, Julie. Her style shifts from the beginning to the end of the movie. It starts off very hyper feminine and sweet to something a little bit more rebellious and toned down. Think cardigans, denim, and softer pastels. Next we have Marcy, who's the loyal sidekick to Courtney. Marcy is basically Courtney, but with a touch of bubblegum. She's not as overtly sexy as Courtney is, but she's still in that hyper feminine bubble. Think matching sets, pastels like baby pink and light blue, and fitting but not overly revealing. Next we have the character Fern, who is literally the epitome of glow up. She starts off as a very awkward person in oversized clothes, muted tones. Imagine the before picture in The Princess Diaries. But when Courtney transforms her into Violet, she has a full Batgirl makeover. Think sultry purples, tight fits, and dark lip liner. And lastly, we have the unfortunate victim of the jawbreaker, Liz. She's her group's version of perfection. Think pearls, flowy fabrics. She's basically the person that people will call an angel, which is kind of dark considering... Anyways, the fashion in this movie was so over the top, but it was also intentional. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't choke on a jawbreaker. Bye!